Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today here at Storytime. Thank you for taking the time out to be here with me, Miss April. I'm so glad that we get to share this story that I have here. It's Redo-Roo, okay? Our friend the kangaroo has to, do some redos in his daily routines. This story is by Cindy R. Lee, but we learn from our friend, he's just carefree. He's like a kid. He's doing things, but in time, he will progress into growing up maturely, making sure that continuously, conscientiously, that he's on the right track. So let that be the case for all of us. We always want to stay on track. So how do we do that? We have to make sure we have this and not lack of this in our lives, like manners, moral standards that are universal, that is necessary for it to be a functional and productive society, and that we treat each other per the golden rule, the way we want to be treated, and we are growing into the likeness of God. We're being who God wants us to be, the best version that we can be. So we're striving every day, and so this story is going to inspire us to do that. Coming from the book of Matthew chapter 9 verse 13, I'll share with you what Jesus says. He says, "But go and learn what this means." And this is what he's talking about. "I desire mercy, not sacrifice." So what does this mean? Because he wants to help us, okay? And he wants to give us mercy, and he wants to, guide us to the right direction that we need to be. So it continues on to say, "For I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners." So we need to have that right heart of humility and saying, hey, you know what, we're a sinner. We want to not totally be unaware of that, knowing that we need to strive to become better every day. Please help us to be more in your likeness, so that we can really be fruitful. We can really be the best that we can be out there. Let's continue to reach out for that. So let's get started, everyone. And I see here he's into some sweet treats. This is our friend Roo. So he loves his lollipops as well, it shows here. And so this page will give us some tips. It says here for, parents, teachers, anyone that's dealing with children, how to appropriate behavior, how to hold children accountable, how to do that through questions, checking in with them, teaching them through activities and concepts that they have listed here, and then making sure that they know these guidelines so that they're able to grow up well, okay? So as problemless as possible, right? Well, let's see here in our first page, we have little Roo. He's jumping over. What is this? He's just jumping around everywhere, it looks like. So much energy, so much flight. Little Roo is out of sight. He leaps above the tree so high, he jumps up to the sky. So he's jumping so much that it almost feels like he's jumping on trees, all these beautiful, colorful trees. Is what he's up to right now. Okay, he feels like he could touch the sky. Okay, he's feeling invincible. Okay, makes sense. Again, he's just a little kangaroo. Okay, so now he's just now tornado land here. He spins fast from thing to thing. He whirls around with so much zing, so much that I think he's flashing over here. There are two of him. He's spinning so fast. Little Roo, be careful. We want to make sure that you're safe. So little Roo, he's just moving so much. Here he is. What is he just? He's screaming out. Echoes, it says here, because his voice is loud. He talks so fast. He doesn't worry. He has a blast. So it looks like that he's really carefree. He really can just project his voice. He's just feeling no care about, any disturbances that he might cause or might, distract him from his fun here. He's having so much fun. He's talking fast. He's being loud. He's not worrying. Again, as he continues his adventure here from jumping on trees, whirling around, and now he's just yelling. Well, he's being explorative here, and let's see what he does next. He hops on rocks. Okay, he climbs a tree. It doesn't matter. He feels free. So he's hanging upside down, making sure that he's feeling the wind while he's doing that. He plays outside all day long. He leaps and laughs. Nothing is wrong. So nothing goes wrong. He doesn't feel like it's wrong. Okay, so here's little Roo. What does he do next? Well, little Roo says, okay, the day is over. It's time for bed. He's getting ready for bed. He goes inside to rest his head. He cannot sleep. He's feeling scared. He's going to school unprepared is why. He's feeling a little worried now that he doesn't have good balance because he's playing so much that he's not working towards school progress here. Well, when he gets there, he feels stressed. He's distressed. Wow. So he forgot he has a test as well. He zones out and daydreams of fun. His teacher yells, "Get it done." So he tries to get it done, but he gets distracted with all this daydreaming here that he's not focusing on what's in front of him, a test, and time is a-ticking. So Roo, let's continue. We have to continue working hard here. Well, the energy continues here in terms of having fun and making sure that he is enjoying his day well. He's giggling. So much energy. He needs to wiggle. It says he needs to talk and he needs to giggle. He chats and chats when he should be quiet. Perhaps he needs less sugar in his diet. So a lot of factors are contributing to his actions here. He's giggling away. I hope that he eats his lunch here and has a good balanced meal. He can't sit still. He's out of line. He can't hold it in. Nothing is fine. Okay? He just can't sit still like the rest of his classmates. He needs to move. He needs to climb. He's always stirred up at story time. Okay? So right here, he's trying to hold still, but he can't control himself. So I hope that he learns from that, because that's something he needs to work on. Well, getting timeouts are never fun. He has a teardrop coming out of his eye because he knows that he's in trouble. He doesn't want to be in trouble. Principal's office here, Roo comes. Teachers are frustrated. Parents are mad. Little Roo is feeling sad. They came up with a plan and know what to do. They're going to teach him with a redo. Oh, all right. I love it. So it's redo time, Roo. Touching others is not okay. He says, try it again. Please do as I say. Here are some fidgets for you to hold. Now you can sit still like you were told. He has success sitting still. He's getting praise learning the skill. So he has a fidget toy. I love it. So that way, when he feels fidgety, he could just fidget with the toy rather than the other things that are around him that will bring disturbances. So Roo, keep it up, keep it up. So now when talking out of turn, the teacher says, redo, let's learn. He tells him to put his paw in the air and then calls on him so he can share. He gets big praise when he gets it right. He's trying to harder with all his might. He wants to get better. They're helping him get better. He's following their instructions because he knows that they're there to help. Okay, wow, such a praiseworthy moment. I love it. So if Roo doesn't hear the plans, they do eyes and paws so he understands. So he takes he gives more attention to Roo here. Once Roo hears the teacher's request, Roo can focus and do his best. So as soon as he understands, he can follow along after. So When he's done, he gets a high five. Hearing good jobs helps him thrive. Okay, so when he does a good job, he gets rewarded with a high five. He's feeling the love and that push to do better. Okay, it helps him thrive when he hears good job. So no more timeouts, frustration, or yelling. Now he can learn science, math, and spelling. Okay, his teacher helped him to self-regulate. This is something they can both celebrate. Yay! They're celebrating. They're having such a great time. They're saying, yay, I can do this. I can do this. I'm getting better. Look, I am. Look at my grades. Back at home, he runs and plays. There's just one thing he needs to say. You can call me the redo-roo. A redo's what I like to do. So he's glad that he had a second chance, and he's making the most of that second chance. And he's happy. He knows this is the right path he needs to take. Good job, Roo. And so Roo is so glad that he got the help he needed. There were people that didn't give up on him. So just be that voice to others as well, to show that there's always hope no matter what in this world. And that is a fact. So let that sink in, as we know that no matter what we're going through, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. He is truly with us. And let us continue to seek for him, so that we can be on the right track. He's going to help us and wants to help us. Okay, so just as much as we want to say Jesus saves, Jesus helps us. So let's hold on to him. I have a story here. It's God gave us love. I'm so glad I got to see this. I was visiting here a library and one I was able to go to. And this one is by Lisa Ton Berggren. We have illustrations by Laura J. Bryant. So I have here, God gave us love.